The ghost of Yotei refers to a natural phenomenon that occurs near Mount Yotei, an active stratovolcano located on the island of Hokkaido, Japan. Mount Yotei is sometimes called Ezo Fuji due to its resemblance to Mount Fuji. The phenomenon is called the ghost of Yotei because it appears as a shadowy, spectral image of the mountain itself projected onto clouds or mist. This optical illusion happens under specific atmospheric conditions, typically when the sun is low and the mountain casts a shadow onto the clouds, creating a haunting, ghost-like appearance. It's similar to the Brockenspector, a well-known atmospheric phenomenon where a person's shadow appears magnified and surrounded by a rainbow-like halo, often seen on misty mountains. However, in this case, it's the silhouette of the entire mountain which gives it a ghostly or supernatural feel, hence the name Ghost of Yotei. The ghost of Yotei is a rare optical phenomenon that occurs around Mount Yotei, a stratovolcano located in Hokkaido, Japan. This mountain, sometimes referred to as Ezo Fuji due to its resemblance to Mount Fuji, stands at 1,898 meters, 6,227 feet. The phenomenon occurs when specific atmospheric conditions align, creating the illusion of a ghostly reflection or shadow of the mountain in the sky. How the ghost of Yotei occurs. Timing and light source. The ghost of Yotei typically appears either early in the morning or late in the afternoon when the sun is at a low angle. The position of the sun is crucial because it needs to shine from behind the observer, casting a long shadow of Mount Yotei. Clouds or mist. The phenomenon happens when there is a layer of clouds or mist in the sky at an altitude that allows the mountain's shadow to be cast upon it. This could be a thin veil of clouds hovering above or around the mountain, acting as a screen for the shadow. The spectral image. As the sunlight hits the mountain, a clear and large silhouette of Mount Yotei is projected onto the clouds. The shadow appears much larger than the actual mountain, with the contours of the mountain forming a ghostly shape in the sky. Due to the natural symmetry of Mount Yotei, this shadow can look strikingly realistic and, under some conditions, unnerving, like a giant ghostly figure looming over the landscape. Atmospheric effects. Sometimes, the ghost of Yotei is accompanied by a phenomenon known as a glory, a halo of light or a rainbow-like ring surrounding the shadow, caused by the diffraction of sunlight through the water droplets in the clouds or mist. This enhances the ghostly and surreal appearance. Similar phenomena. The ghost of Yotei is related to a well-documented optical illusion called the Brockenspector, which is seen when the observer's shadow is projected onto clouds or mist, often surrounded by a halo of light. The ghost of Yotei, however, involves an entire mountain being projected, making it a much grander and more visually striking event. Ideal conditions for viewing. Clear sunlight. The sun needs to be at a low angle with unobstructed light for the shadow to be clearly cast. Cloud cover. A thin layer of clouds or mist must be present at just the right height. Position of the viewer. The observer needs to be positioned such that the sun is behind them and the mountain is in front. Cultural and local significance. Mount Yotei is a beloved symbol in the Niseko region of Hokkaido, where the mountain dominates the landscape. The ghost of Yotei is a cherished natural phenomenon, and while it is rare, it adds to the mountain's mystique. Visitors to the area, especially during the winter months when visibility and lighting conditions are optimal, often hope to witness this eerie and awe-inspiring sight. Though it's a natural and scientific event, the sight of the ghost of Yotei has often been described as mystical or spiritual, adding to its allure for both locals and tourists alike.